do a position called the line triangle. It's a position which has a similar dynamic to the scales, in that it's a position that is expressing a quality which comes from the middle of the body here, which can come from the middle of the body here, which is this expansive quality. So we're wanting to build up an elastic expansion into the legs. I'll just show you. Okay, so this exercise is about letting go and building up the activity out of here into the legs. So first things to check is that your upper body is relaxed and doesn't become involved. You can just tuck your chin in to check your spine's nice and straight. And bring your awareness first of all to the right hand side of the body. So this is the side of the body you're going to move first. It's built up, this exercise, through repetition. And a lot of people who've done a lot of running can get very tight in the back of their legs here. So often you'll find you get to about here. That's fine. So you want to bring your arm up to meet the legs, the same side as the leg. And I'm just going to demonstrate the position from here. So first thing to do is just become accustomed to the position. So what tends to happen is the shoulders will get involved. The shoulders don't have to do anything. So initially it's just working with keeping a relaxation in the upper body. And then you can lower the leg. You're always keeping that image in your head of where you're wanting to come to. Left hand side of the body, shoulders relaxed, breathing flowing, and then bring up the left leg. So generally you'll probably come to around here. Arm comes to meet the leg, can support the movement, but you don't want to hold too much with your upper body. You're releasing the upper body. Just observing the whole body. What is it doing? So this initial observation, shoulders relaxed, is important to start to work with the body in a freer way. So you're just becoming accustomed to what the body's doing initially, and you're staying calm. You're not getting frustrated. You're not wanting to enter a battle with your leg. Actually, the movement becomes quite much easier when you just let go. Letting go with the upper body and letting go actually with the leg too. So this movement is a dynamic that comes out of the middle here. Not in the leg. What can be useful is to shoulders relaxed. What can be useful is to just really, really relax this leg. And then become aware actually more of the leg that's on the ground. And start to grow down into that leg. By growing down into that leg, you're activating then this middle area more. Breath always staying free, and always check your shoulders. And then the movement can start to come up into this top leg. So if you notice, it's actually a process similar to the scales. It's letting go, becoming aware of this middle, and then allowing the movement to come out of the middle. So Initially, always, you're just reorientating. Every time you come into a position, reorientate. Observe your body. Check your shoulders are relaxed. The breath is flowing freely. If your breath is flowing freely, it's an indicator that you've got a free relationship with your body. You're not bound into your body, holding your breath, forcing the movement with the breath. You're able to then observe your body, growing into that leg that's on the ground. Observing. And you can grow into this leg here as well. So the movement's coming out of the middle into this leg. It's not really the leg that's forming the movement. Shoulders always first thing, for me anyway, so I have to relax the shoulders. Check the head's not sort of ending up like that. Just observing now, ordering and then growing into that bottom leg. Staying relaxed, letting go. As soon as you feel tension coming up, release it. And then you can grow out of the middle, into the hips, into the legs. So this leg is really dynamic. The arm is supporting the movement, but the leg, the dynamic is really coming from this middle, from this powerhouse. So it's really good to repeat this exercise. Always coming to a calm in between, a reordering, coming to the other side, bringing the leg up. You might be holding on to here. You might have a piece of string or dressing gown cord or whatever over your foot if you want to work like that, if you don't want to come so caught up. Or you can hold the end of your sock if you're wearing socks. It's good to have this, to form this triangle. Wherever you are, you can form it like this. So the body's on the ground. It's forming the base. The legs rising up into the air, out of an activity from here. And the upper body stays free. Breath stays free. The breath will increase naturally, that's fine. It's an active movement. You want to be active. It's very active, this middle. Relaxing, observing. And then finding that dynamic, growing in two directions, and then coming down. So just to relax afterwards, you can just let your feet come out to the side, making sure your body is symmetrical, and you can bring the backs of your hands onto the ground. Again, check your chin is just tucked in, check your spine is straight. You don't want to go into a dreamy state, but you can just relax the body. So you're letting the body just sink onto the ground. And letting the breath flow as it naturally does. Just observing where the breath's flowing to, but possibly. Observe, check the shoulders are relaxed. If any tensions come in, you can let them go. Check the legs are relaxed. Notice how warm you are in the middle here.